You see that demon meter? That gets filled on the wounds. I never ever use wounds for damage. For me, wounds are utility. Now I'm automatically in my archdemon form. That's what you should be using wounds for. You don't use wounds for DPS. Wounds are not for DPS. Don't think of wounds as extra damage. Think of it as utility. Yes, they deal damage. They allow you to deal damage, but that's not the best value that you can get from them. Because this allows you to maintain your demon state even longer than you normally would. And by being able to maintain the state even longer, you are min-maxing your DPS uptime. If you have an actual question that you really want answered, I'll be on Twitch. You can ask me there. And hopefully I'll see you there. Again, check out the live streams. Link in the description below. Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. So he has a bunch of wounds on him now. And since I'm low on my demon meter and on stamina, we're going to use the wounds to get all of my demon meter back. So now we're completely full and we're back to archdemon mode. Really fast. These, I love these. Little tech I made. You use these to get to your blue form every time. Just like that. And you're able to use these wounds to bring yourself back to full and restore all of it without having to ever leave this form. You can pretty much permanently stay in this form. If you're ever having issues with stamina or exiting your form early, it's because you're not using your wounds like this. And I think that most people are probably using their wounds incorrectly when it comes to the demon blades or the dual blades. I keep saying demon blades. You know what? Fuck it. They're called demon blades now. I'm calling them demon blades. It's pretty much fitting anyways. People just use these wounds haphazardly and just use them for fun. They are fun. They're a big fucking dopamine hit. Trust me, I get why people do it because it's fucking amazing. But just hold off on it just a little bit. And when you notice your resources like stamina are low like that, you get all your stamina back and you get your demon gauge back. And you want to make sure that you use this for as much uptime as possible in your demon form, in your archdemon form. You don't want to have your form be just running out of your form, because otherwise you're going to lower your DPS and you're going to feel like you're doing no damage. It's also going to take you forever. You can exit your form like that to enter your form again. And exit the form mid-combo like that. Enter it again. Finish off the combo. That blue form gives you so much DPS. I'll show you again. Right now, I'm at 252 attack with the blue form on. If I call this mount back, I'm at 210. So I got like 45 damage, 45 attack from that. And that's not the flat attack. That's going to be multiplied by your sharpness, your motion values, whatever other buffs or something. Like, there's a ton of things that goes into the actual damage calculation. So it's still a lot, though. That's still like an extra 45 attack damage, even though it's not like calculated in a one-to-one. Still huge. This blue mode right here, right? This perfect dodge thing. Don't go on your mount. Whenever you're like this, if you go on your mount, you automatically lose that buff. It goes away instantly. So just a little forewarning, because I didn't notice that at first either. But I have this buff now, and this buff will start ticking down. It's like 25 seconds, okay? You have 25 seconds of this buff to min-max your DPS, and you do a lot more DPS with this. All right, just to like visually show you where the weapons are again. So I use the Guild Knight Sabers, and then once I was done with that, I used the Ebony Odogaron weapons to beat the game. Then I kind of kept both of these. I would just swap between them and kept both of them until I could make the next version of this, the Chemotrice level 3. And then I swapped from that to the Paralysis ones level 3. And I've been using these ever since. So these are disgusting. And I want to make the next one. I can't wait to make this one. It's going to be my favorite. Super, super good. And then let me just show you again for the armor. There's low rank and high rank, right? So the low rank, you're going to be using the entire arc. You pretty much use all of reydau until you get arkveld. Then you use all of arkveld. And then after, you go to high rank. And this is where it gets a little tricky. So there's hirabami B, hirabami A, and then hirabami B. So you want all of B except for the coil. The coil you want A. So it'll look like that. So you have one A coil, and then the rest is all B. And they look the exact same, but it's just the deco slots are different and the passives are different. So this has level 2, this has level 1. But this gives you a gem slot, and this gives you no gem slots. So I think it's worth the trade-off. That's how I have level 5. And you can see all of my stats and passives here one more time. Critical boost, critical draw, bonus crit damage, bonus crit chance, more paralysis buildup, way more paralysis buildup when I crit. More iframe, so it makes my perfect dodges easier in high rank. Flinch free, so I don't get stunned or I don't get knocked back or tripped. Divine Blessing reduced by 30% damage. Just a little bit of extra damage. I don't really need that. It's just kind of for free. Flare makes it easier to inflict wounds. I only have level 1 now, but it's just from the gem or from the talisman. Ice res, sure, whatever. Then scale layering allows me to get stamina reduces stamina depletion when I'm 40% or lower. So whenever I'm low HP, I have more stamina. And I don't have anything here, but that's it. They have 110 paralysis, and it allows you to also have critical status. So when you land a crit, you actually do more paralysis buildup. And then for my decos, I have Paralyzer Jewel. So I actually get 5% paralysis buildup and a bonus plus 10, taking it from 110 to 125. And then when I crit, it's an extra bonus. And then I also have like a whole like 5% extra paralysis. Like it's crazy. It is insane amount of paralysis buildup. I'm stun locking like every boss. And I have 0 cards from it so far. So it's crazy. And then for my decos, I usually just do defense decos. Like I use brace and protection. All of these are just going to be defense for me. The protection is going to be like basically, it's essentially just, what's it called? I forget the name. It's blanking on it. Flinch free. Yeah, it makes it so that you're like immune to stuns. You get like level 3, prevents knockback and tripping. And then you have Divine Blessing level 2 when you have the blessing or the protection jewels. Right here. Oh shit, I forgot. Hold on. They're all over the place right now. There we go. So you have 3 braces. So you have flinch free level 3. And then you have Divine Blessing level 2. You have Evade Window level 5. And then these are just from your weapons and your other gems. But yeah, those are all this is my high rank build right now. And again, your builds are going to keep changing. You don't really get a build until like way later where you get like perfect decos. Like my build's far from perfect. This is just getting me through the high ranks now since people wanted to see what I've been doing. Pull up my demon gauge. The idea here is that you want to play around wounds as resources and not just damage. So whenever I have a wound, I don't proc it unless I need stamina back or unless I need my demon meter filled. That demon gauge drains rapidly over time. Same with your stamina. Oh, he's paralyzed again. You ran into that, you dumbass. So now, I will proc the wound to get all of my demon gauge back under my my status bar right there. Ow. We're gonna do that again, because our demon blade meter was getting low. Doing the wound to get back my demon meter. That's why I have that wound there now. I'm going to use the rest of this time. I'm ignoring the wounds on purpose. I'm leaving those. I'm leaving those for when I actually need to use them to refill my meters. Like now. It's a little low. Use it to get all the way back. And just like that. Boom. Done. These, I love these. Little tech I made. You use these to get to your blue form every time. Just like that. Can you stop moving? Give me my stamina back. You know what? We'll just take this time to sharpen. Or not. Can't hit me. So you're bad. Okay, never mind. I take it back. Who are you? What the fuck? Wait. What? He just stood up and ran away. What? Wait, I captured him. I thought I captured him. Did I not capture him? What the fuck? Right now, we're gonna go for the wound. I missed it. She broke it. Stop breaking my wounds for me, Olivia. You're ruining it. There we go. Get our blue back. You can't just keep running. Oh, you're dead. That's why you're running. I have a shock trap? I don't have any traps, though. Oof. Go, can I mount it? Maybe I can mount it and stop it from moving. Ooh, the mid-air paralysis. You're mine. Your ass is mine. Where you going, buddy? No. Fun. Just die already. Ow. Come on, I was trying to do the attack. Whatever, you're just gonna die now. On. There we go. Got the blue from that. Dead. There we go. Perfect finisher. That one we couldn't capture, but it is what it is. You always press focus button? It's a toggle, so yeah, I just leave it on most of the time. There's no downside to leaving it on. There's only an upside to it, so why not leave this on? It also helps you aim your attacks better, because like, look. You see how I'm looking behind me, but I'm attacking forward? Focus mode will always, always follow the directional of your mouse, or wherever you're aiming your camera. This doesn't. See? I'm attacking backwards. I should be attacking behind me. But with focus mode, I always attack behind me. I can flick on a dime. Like, I'm in front of here. See, I'm facing this way. I'm gonna face the chicken, and I'm gonna face away from the chicken. See? But now I'm facing the chicken, and now I'm gonna face away from the chicken. Now I'm attacking the chicken still. I don't like that. I like following my mouse movement. There's no downside to leaving your focus mode on. I don't think there's any downside to it. Where can you toggle it? You just press it once. It should be a toggle, unless it's not there. It's in the settings. It took a while because there were two. There was a frenzied one and then a guardian Anajanth or Anjananth, something like that. I forgot how to say it. 0 faints though. 0 cards. Just took a little bit longer than I'd like. This is the high rank missions now. I mean, if you think about it, that was like 8 minutes per each monster. So still about each, or 8 minutes each. There was just 2 of them. Still amazing pace, but could have been better. Could have played it better the first time. That was my first time fighting the new version of the Anjananth. I usually try to go for a tail cut pretty early on. You always want to stay close to your targets. That's what I mean about being reactionary and like learning how to dodge. Because you have to stay like under them, and then when they turn to you, that's when you have to be ready to dodge, right? Nice, we got our form. We get the DPS on his neck. We're gonna go out of our demon form now. Go into our regular archdemon form. Superman dive to get away from him. Go back. So I started outside of the demon form, and then I used the demon form mid-combo with the side mouse to enter it in seamlessly. Oh shit, dodge that. Anyways, yeah, that's what I mean about learning how to dodge too. Can't do it. You have to be in archdemon form to maintain it, but so now we're just gonna use our wound. We're gonna go on our wound here so that we can build up all of that meter. You see how that meter's empty? Now, after I do this, it's like halfway, right? And that's super important. So he has a bunch of wounds on him now. And since I'm low on my demon meter and on stamina, we're going to use the wounds to get all of my demon meter back. So now we're completely full and we're back to archdemon mode. Really fast. rest of the tail. On stamina, so we're gonna go for the wound. Get all our stamina back. Refill the max of our demon meter. We're always in this archdemon form. Maintain the uptime of it is extremely important for like good DPS. We took those. We take that to the face. Nice, he's paralyzed again. Paralysis is super OP. Here for more stamina. Notice how long I'm staying red for, by the way. Just keep an eye on how long I'm staying red. That's something that I think most people are doing completely wrong with the dual blades. Is that they're not maximizing their blue. They're not maximizing their meters, their stamina. There's so many things that you have to min-max just combat-wise while you're fighting in order to get the most DPS possible out of the dual blades. Because the dual blades are really just like, what you do is what you get from it. You know what I mean? And there you have it. Paralyze. I equipped the wrong item like 3 times. Boom, captured. The light attack does no damage. Well, it's not meant for damage. You're supposed to create wounds, but it's just not worth it, in my opinion. It's not worth it to mount it ever and create wounds. I don't think that's ever worth it. It's just a waste of your time. It's never worth it. But there you go. Hopefully that was a decent combat guide. 12 minutes, but this is like the hard mode version of it too. So it's pretty tanky. But yeah, there you have it. 0 feints. Flawless, deathless. You pretty much just have to make sure that you're hugging your targets very, very closely and then timing your perfect dodges. And it's such a hard thing to say because it's not like super helpful because people are probably like, well, I can't time it. I'm not that experienced with them yet. It's like, you just have to have a feel for it, right? Like if you can't get a feel for that perfect dodge, there's no real easy way to get around that. Like you need to be good at the perfect dodges. Like you need to practice that, right? That's like the main thing that you have to do. There's no way around it. You need to just lock the fuck in when it comes to the perfect dodges, right? You have to.